Thank you, Mr. Mayor, members of the council. I have 3 items I want to visit with you about this evening. The first of those is Spring Creek Trail, the MultiPurpose Trail from I-35 to Arcadia Lake. As we all know, this has been challenging to say the least, but we are now in the final stages of getting the necessary state approvals, and ODOT has recently told us that we can now move forward with the bid process. By way of background, again, this trail will begin just off the west side frontage road at I-35 in Spring Creek, proceed under I-35 along the creek for a distance of about 3 miles to Spring Creek Park at Arcadia Lake. It will be an 18-foot wide multi-purpose trail. There will also be separate markings for cyclists and pedestrians on that as well. We will move forward with the bid process now. In fact, we're tentatively projecting a bid opening on September 10th and hopefully formal consideration by you at your regular meeting on September the 14th. We have about $3 million in city funding that has been earmarked for design and construction. All of that coming from the 2000 capital improvement sales tax. We are hopeful that this is the first step of many to come that would ultimately result in a continuous paved trail that would go to and then completely around Arcadia Lake. So we are hopeful that our frustration is soon to be at an end and we can actually see something coming out of the ground in the near future. So good news anyway that we can move forward with the bids. The second item is Koval Widening, the project from Fairfax to I-35. All of the utility companies have now completed their relocation plans and work orders have been issued for some of those relocation projects to begin, including our electric utility with Edmond Electric. We'll also bring you a contract in the near future with Pedestal Oil that will involve moving a portion of their private or their line that is in the private easement as something that's needed as part of this project as well. Our goal is to have the utility relocations completed by the end of the year, and then the actual road construction hopefully to be bid through ODOT possibly as early as next February. So making progress with this as well. The estimated cost, just as a reminder, of this project is about $10 million, and roughly 50% of that, possibly more, will be provided by ODOT. And it is an ODOT project. And then the third area I want to visit about is an update on our sales tax. We now have 2 checks, so we're 2 months into our new fiscal year. We projected a 2.5% increase for the year. As you can see from the number, this month's check was a little over 6.4% above, so that allowed us to catch up quite a bit. Another item that's important on this check is that it's the first one that includes a reduction of the tax commission retention item, mainly as a result of House Bill 1875 that was passed in the legislature last year. From Edmond's perspective, it results in a net gain of about $30,000 because of that 50% reduction from basically a 1% fee to a 0.5% fee. And the annual statewide savings to cities in Oklahoma is estimated to be over $10 million. So it is a significant step forward from the perspective of municipalities in the state. I would like to recognize the efforts of our own finance director, who is in his usual spot on the back row, Ross Vanderham. Ross was a key member of the Oklahoma Municipal League liaison group that has been working with the Oklahoma Tax Commission for over 3.5 years now to develop a more meaningful working partnership, and the net result is we have more money in municipalities as a result of those efforts. So Ross, appreciate that. And with that, Mr. Mayor, that concludes my report, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you might have.